think people get really confused about when it comes to walking their dog. A lot of people think, the dog needs a power walk, he needs the physical exercise. And it's true, it's enjoyable and it's very healthy, but you're never going to exercise most breeds of dog to exhaustion, like, a Weimaraner or, a Beauceron or Labradors. All you're doing is training them for endurance. You finish the walk and now they want to do it again. What the dog really wants from a walk is mental exercise, mental stimulation. And I like dawdling when I walk with a dog. I mean, I do like power walking too, but I really like dawdling along, and I stop when they stop and they have a sniff, and you can tell they're just loving every moment of this. There's so many sniffs everywhere, and that really is the important thing, and so if the weather's bad, just go outside with a brolly, just stand there across the street, and the dogs love it, and they sniff, they have a great time. So that really is the most important thing about it. In terms of tips for control, stop lots. Far too many people are powering the dog through the environment, and their brain sort of goes like this. Oh, there's a McDonald's wrapper, oh, a cat poop, I know a cat's watching me somewhere, there's another dog, oh, I hate that other dog, oh, there's a person, oh no, a kid on a skateboard. And you're overloading the dog's brain. That's what makes dogs reactive on leash. They now see another dog and they lunge, like they're crazy. So what you want to do is to stop lots. If your dog doesn't stop to sniff, then every 25 yards, you stop. Wait until the dog sits, looks at you, say, good boy, let's go. Because when he sits and looks at you, he's saying, yeah, I've got used to the environment, I've checked in. So now you can do useful things, like you can classically condition the dog to any environmental change. So if the dog has got used to, there's a dog over there and all the smells which are here and there's traffic over there, and then a child comes down the street, you can say, look, there's a child. Here's a cookie and another treat and another treat. So the dog makes the association, wow, I really love it when children walk by. And if the dog loves it when children walk by, then the dog doesn't want to be unfriendly to children. So you can't classically condition if you're walking. You've got to let the dog normalize with the environment, and then there's an environmental change. This time it's a motorcycle that backfires. Good boy, 3 treats for that. And so it really helps to keep the dog's confidence up, which is very, very important during adolescence. I would say to do this between 4 months and 3 years, then you're going to have a pretty stable dog that you can enjoy a good 10 years with, because he's confident outdoors. So these are the important things on the walk. Let the dog get mental stimulation and use the walk for training. Train him every 25 yards so he learns that sit means sit no matter where you are or what's going on, so he can generalize, and use the walk for classical conditioning to keep socializing him, to keep building up his confidence. I think for me as well, walks fall into 2 categories. One is the walk that I have with the dog, and this is where I really like to chill, and I like to daydream and think, and I like to watch the dog, and it's like something we do together. And I think it's very important in today's world. We're rushing everywhere, we never have any time for anything. I made a major change in my lifestyle. It's about 1.5 years ago now. I decided every day starts with me getting up, then I walk, it used to be Claude, for an hour and a half. And this is a chill walk. I am not getting up and checking email right away. And it's absolutely changed my life. I'm calmer, I'm happier, I'm healthier. The other type of walk is, with a bunch of people and a bunch of dogs. It's really cool. Make this the Sunday afternoon walk. And this is a great way to train an untrained dog. If you're walking, say, with 6 dogs and 5 of them are pretty well trained, they've got good emergency sits and downs, they've got a good recall, the little puppy's going to learn it too, because the puppy is not going to leave you and go over there, because all the action is here. And then one by one you add in more dogs, and it's really cool. And I think one of the biggest walks I've been on was a birthday party walk, and it was about 50 dogs and about 70, 80 people. It was really cool. And we went to this dog park, a big 40-acre park that's on an island in the San Francisco Bay. You access it via a bridge, and there were probably 250, 300 dogs there. And our little pack of 50 sort of walked through it. And all the dogs stuck together because, this is the walk. So I think that's another type of walk as well, which again, it gets us back to protecting ourselves from this too fast world. You've got to have time to chill, and what better thing to do than chill with your friends, both doggy friends and people friends. These group walks they're so enjoyable, and they're so good that this is an extra thing that trainers can offer. You know, it's all very well that the dog walks on leash in class, but does he do it on the real walk? And I think these types of training classes that will become very popular, that the trainer is arranging a group walk, say for their puppy 1 and puppy 2 graduates, and the trainer is there to advise people, like, sit your dog now. Don't you see, he's just noticed those cows over there, or the person on horseback. And you probably got these going on in your area. If not, start your own. Start your own. There's nothing like, the value in having a bunch of people there, and you'll find your dog actually gets socialized and remains being socialized much quicker and for longer if you do these great group walks.